You know, we've all had teachers, right? But what's the difference between a good one and a truly great one? The kind that just changes everything for you. It's a huge question, and today we're going to try and crack the code by looking at a student's own description of their ideal teacher. It's a pretty amazing inside look. So think back for a second. Who was that one teacher for you? The one who completely changed your life? Maybe they made you fall in love with a subject you used to hate, or maybe they were just that person who believed in you when nobody else did. Got someone in mind? Awesome. Keep that person in your head as we go through this. Okay, so we've all got our own personal answers to that question. But what if we had like a blueprint, a detailed guide written by a student who's actually seen one of these amazing teachers in action? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to break down this student's portrait of their favorite teacher and see what really makes them tick. And this quote from our source material, it just hits the nail on the head. Teachers are absolutely essential. It's not just about facts and figures, right? An ideal teacher is responsible for helping students grow and develop. It's a huge responsibility that goes way beyond just what happens inside the classroom. So to really bring these ideas to life, we're not just going to talk in general terms. We're going to zoom in on one specific student's portrait of their teacher. It's a chance to see all this through their eyes and get a super clear picture of what makes a teacher truly stand out. And the teacher at the center of this whole thing, his name is Jigar Sir. As we dive into what his student has to say, we're going to figure out exactly what it is about him, his qualities, his actions, that earned him that title of ideal teacher. So what's the secret sauce? What makes Jigar Sir so special? Well, to really get it, we've got to look at who he is as a person first, even before we get to his teaching style. Because really, who you are as a person is the foundation for everything else, right? Okay, so look at these core qualities. We're talking humble behavior, a belief in simple living and high thinking, being super disciplined, and always on time. These aren't just, nice things to have. They're the pillars of who he is. And when you bring that into a classroom, you create this environment where students actually feel respected and inspired to learn. And here's a neat little detail the student threw in. He's 35. Now, why does that matter? Well, it kind of paints a picture, doesn't it? 35 is this perfect sweet spot. You've got enough experience to really know your stuff, but you're still young enough to connect with the students and bring that fresh energy. All right, so that's who he is as a person. Now let's connect the dots. How does all that, the discipline, the humility, actually show up when he's teaching? Let's flip the coin and look at the professional side of Jigar Sir. First things first, he's got the credentials to back it up. A master's in English, so he's an expert in his subject. But it's not just about book smarts. He's also got years and years of experience in education. So you've got this awesome combination of deep knowledge and real-world, in-the-classroom skill. And this is where the magic really happens. It's his teaching method. The student says he has this unique way of explaining things. He's got incredible patience, he's super clear, and he makes absolutely sure that everyone gets it before moving on. That's how you make every student feel like they can actually succeed. And what's the result of all this? Well, the student puts it simply, he's considered the best teacher. That says it all, doesn't it? It's the ultimate stamp of approval. It just goes to show you, great teaching is so much more than just giving out information. It's about making a real connection and a lasting impact. So as we start to pull this all together, you can see the complete picture, right? Jigar Sir's success isn't just about his personality or his professional skills. It's about how the two are completely woven together. Who he is as a person is how he teaches. They're not separate things. They're two sides of the same coin. And this table just lays it out so clearly. Look at how these things connect. On the personal side, he's humble and disciplined. On the professional side, that shows up as being patient and an expert in English. He believes in simple living, high thinking, and that translates to a teaching style that's super clear and thorough. It's the perfect synthesis. His personal values directly fuel his professional greatness. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question to chew on. Looking at this whole portrait of Jigar Sir, what's the one quality you think is most desperately needed in education right now? Is it the humility, the discipline, the patience? Think about it, because figuring that out is the first step to getting more amazing, life-changing teachers like him into our schools. Thanks for digging into this with me.